Good afternoon, YouTube. JT Serenity Farms prepping here. Just showing off my little banner up there. So, let's talk climate change scam. It's coming. It started today. Pedo Joe had a virtual climate conference while camel face military traitor married ketchup money Carrie is flying commercial because he got busted last week flying without a mask on, reading a newspaper, all that crap. Care less if you wear a mask. Just don't be a freaking hypocrite and tell everyone else to. Alright. So, as we know, the Democrats want to collapse the United States and control every aspect of our lives in a third world, socialist, global shithole cabal. Alright? They are using racism. They are using economics. They are using Blantifa terrorist groups. Every communist executive action and order being signed is all designed to collapse the country and bring us under the leadership of the UN and a global cabal. They know they need guns for that, but they have to soften us up more first. So today's topic is the climate change crisis. They had to change the word to crisis probably because Pedo Joe can't say catastrophe. That has too many letters and syllables. Right, tards? Alright, so why do they keep plugging man-made climate change, global warming, global cooling, whatever the flavor of the month is? What's the big rush? What's the push? Alright, when they first started to talk about it, it was simply a means of wealth redistribution by attempting to make Americans feel guilty for being a civilized country living in the first world as opposed to shithole third world countries ran by dictators with no electric, deplorable sanitary conditions, lack of food. By instead of bringing those countries up, they need to bring us down. So by blaming the U.S. and other developed nations for everything that goes wrong everywhere else in the world, climate-wise, they can take all the wealth from this country and redistribute it to globalist leaders around the world. Alright? It was never going to go to the countries themselves. It was only going to go to their tyrannical, communist, despot, dictator leaders. That's what they do. The global cabal. They just redistribute the wealth. It never actually goes to any people. Okay, so everything they've ever said, you know, John Kerry, fat ass Gore, we were supposed to be living underwater by now. You know, we were going to go the way of the dinosaurs. Then we were going to freeze. It was going to be an ice age. None of it's happening because none of it's real. The earth knows what she's doing. God would not allow us to have everything we have, make the advances we've made, have the population we have, if he knew the planet couldn't handle it. He designed us. He knew where we were going to progress. He would not have made us in a way that he knew we were going to ruin the planet. Okay. Yes, I am against throwing my trash out the window. I don't do that. I used to recycle until the garbage man is now zero sort cycling, so why am I wasting my time? Everything goes in and it's zero sorted, okay? We are not the cause of weather changes. The deep state is, they manipulate the weather to make you feel guilty about climate change. Then they bring out a little 13-year-old libtard being manipulated by her parents and other scumbags because you can't criticize a child. How dare you? Okay, a crock, everyone knows it. Even her statue doesn't want to be there. Okay? So, today starts the push to reduce our emissions by 2030. What a coincidence that they used 2030. Remember, UN Agenda 21 was renamed UN Agenda 2030? There are no coincidences. That date was not picked by accident. It also wasn't picked by Pedo Joe, because we know he's not doing anything except listening to what's being told to him, because he can't read it even when they write it down. So anyway, why do they want us all driving, or should I say, riding in self-driving cars? Well, a self-driving car has to be connected to a worldwide global service of some kind, doesn't it? So your car will tell you where you're going, when you're going there, that you can't go at this time because traffic is too heavy. You're going to have to go at another time. Here's how much it's going to cost you to drive to work today. But if you stop and pick up 2 or 3 other people along the way, this is all it will cost you. It has nothing to do with any of that. It has everything to do with controlling where you go, when you go there, and being able to tax you for doing both. They don't want us being independent. Independent people think for themselves and cannot be controlled. And by the way, my F-150, my car, my tractor, my four-wheeler, my snowmobile, my side-by-side, they're all self-driving. I drive them myself. Thank you very much. I pay for the fuel to put in them, and I will drive them when I want, where I want, and as far as I want. Alright, so the vehicles. And they also want to control the food we eat. That's why they're blaming cows, cow farts actually, for climate change. Bill Gates. And then someone put out a great meme. Okay, Bill Gates, if you think cow farts as opposed to autos, I'm going to sleep in a garage tonight with a cow, and you sleep in one with your car running, and in the morning we'll meet and discuss it. Shall I wait up for you? Yeah, has nothing to do with pollution. When they say they don't want us eating beef and red meat, that's because they want us eating the foods they want us to eat. All around. They control the food, control the people, control what's in the food, depopulate the people. That's why Bill Gates is the largest landholder in the United States right now. If no one can farm, then manufactured food will be the way to go. It's climate friendly and it's healthier. Yeah, it is. Smart grid. Smart houses. Alright? I got my own spread. All my own land. Use my wood stove like a champ in here. One in a cabin. I got one in every building I've built here. They don't want us doing that. It's not about climate change. It's about us living out of their control. Why? The plan is for everyone to be shuttled eventually into 10 megacities in the United States. There's a map. Go ahead and search YouTube 10 megacities and you'll see them. Nope, that's not happening either. Why do they want us in megacities? 330 million people are going to be moved into 10 cities. That's 33 million people each in those cities, tards. I know math's not your strong point, Common Core and everything. But the plan is only for there to be 500,000 people worldwide instead of 7 billion. So, depopulation's going on right now. And the GMOs and all the diseases that are easily curable. But they need us. There's going to be a mass propaganda campaign by the fake news and the libtards on climate change to try and make all the weak-minded people, aka Democrats, feel guilty about their very existence. They could fix that. They won't. And they're going to try and implement as much of their crap as they can. And it's all about control. Alright, I'm going to go put some more wood on the fire and do my part to produce some CO2 so that the plants can thrive. Know what I'm saying? So, like, share, subscribe, comment, notification bell. But pay attention to the news the rest of the week and next week about how terrible you are. But for now, JT, signing off.